Hi everybody, Pastor Kirk here on the last day of November, November 30th, and this is Email Blast Part Deux. Oh man, it's raining out here, as you can see, and I'm going to head in. Lord, thank you for the rain, but also we pray for anybody who has to work or commute in this weather. I must confess, it kept Layla and me from getting up this morning and going to the gym. There's something very sedating about the sound of rain falling on your roof. But hey, it won't keep me from going to church on Sunday. Or you either, I bet. Which brings up one more time the California Marathon, because they run down Fair Oaks Boulevard. The road is going to be closed on Sunday from 7 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., and you won't be able to drive into our parking lot from the front of the church, okay, during that time. So plan ahead, okay? You can go to Coco's at 6:45 a.m. and have pancakes for like 2 hours. Or you can drive into our parking lot from the through the back gate, okay? Madison, turn right on Rimwood, 6th left, I think, is Willow Crest, and you come right in the back of our church. Otherwise, you can park in the shopping center. If you're from the east side, you can park in the shopping center at Madison and Fair Oaks Boulevard, or on one of the streets facing the church, Kailua, Maui, Oahu, those crazy names. And they can be accessed via Sunset or the east side of Madison. Then you just simply have to walk across the road, okay? You might want to bring an umbrella. Next year, the marathon is scheduled on the Sunday right after Thanksgiving, December 1st, and we'll probably move services later so that everybody can stay home, have pancakes, read the paper, and then come to church after the streets reopen. What do you think? Next year. This year, plan ahead, okay? Hey, in the sermon last week, I want to say something about Advent calendars and wreaths. Tim encouraged families to get an Advent calendar and experience Advent as a season of waiting. Well, guess what? You can pick up a beautiful set of calendar, ring, and candles over at the children's table in the cafe this Sunday, okay? Or you can drop by the children's ministry office. Go take a look at it. We have just 40 sets at a great price. $12 will cover our cost. I selected and ordered these materials myself, so I'm eager to pick mine up. I also wrote a little booklet for families on how to use an Advent calendar and wreath in family devotions. And in just 3 to 4 minutes, you can have a simple family worship time every day in Advent, just before or after dinner or at bedtime, and it will quickly become an eagerly anticipated family tradition. Advent begins Sunday, okay? This year, we're very excited to premiere an outdoor nativity, a program called Journey to Bethlehem. It's the Christmas story told in 8 life-size scenes spread across the front of the church. And visitors and families can make the journey on foot or by vehicle, moving from scene to scene. Yeah, just like Mary, she had a vehicle. Moving from scene to scene as the story unfolds, from Isaiah's prophecy to Gabriel's announcement to Mary, to the shepherds and angels, to the birth in Bethlehem and the visit of the Magi. Sharon Cheatham, who did the mural of Jesus blessing the children that's in our plaza, she conceived and created this pageant. And it's going to be installed and open to the public starting Sunday, December 16th. And it'll run through Christmas Eve. In future years, we hope to add to the pageant additional scenes, including living actors and maybe living animals, possibly taking the Christmas story all the way to Easter. There's going to be a booklet and an audio tour. You can slip a CD into your car and listen track by track as you move from scene to scene, or you can access it on your smartphone as you walk the journey with your family. What a great way for our church family and our visitors to experience Christmas and hear the gospel message in a very non-threatening but very entertaining way. So here's what we need. We need very much some volunteers who are going to serve as hosts at the journey's beginning and end. And if you'd like to help, come come to the cafe and sign up for a 2-hour slot from 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock p.m. is when we need hosts. And you can do that at the volunteer table in the cafe. The journey begins in just 2 weeks, so we need you to think about signing up this Sunday and next. Hey, have you got your pledge in? 2 weeks ago, we began collecting stewardship pledges for the coming year, and the letters went out late. I didn't get mine till the day before Sunday, Pledge Sunday. And so many of you may not have received them yet. Can you please bring them in? Drop them in the offering plate or the offering basket. We've only received about 2/3 of what our congregation typically turns in, okay? So thanks. That'll make us all feel a lot better. Do you know, I want to say something about the new CE wing that we're going to be building in the next 2 and 3 years. After 2 weeks of steady prayer, our elders met in a special session, and they voted overwhelmingly to go forward with our church's 10-year-old dream of building a CE wing. It's going to go where our current children's Sunday school classrooms are located. Those, by the way, are outdated portables we obtained from the school district that was getting rid of them because they were already outdated when they got rid of them. The new building is going to be even larger than our Family Life Center. It's going to have offices and facilities for our children, our youth, and our administration. And even if we want, we haven't decided yet, a possible future preschool. Session also voted to launch a capital campaign next year after Easter, to fund the new building. And we are working with an experienced Christian fundraiser that we've worked with before. They've helped us in the past, great Christian guys, to plan and run our campaign. So our plans are, we're going to raise the funds next year, 2013. We're going to break ground spring 2014, and we're going to dedicate and occupy the building by fall of 2015. That is going to come very quickly, but we are super excited about this. This building is about the future of Fair Oaks Press, providing beautiful facilities for ministry to our young families. And it is going to turbocharge our kids, our children's and our youth program, training our kids and our teens to love Jesus and love the Bible and love the church. It's hard to think of a worthier project to invest in. So, as I say, we're very excited about that. You'll hear much more as the campaign approaches launch time, which is in February next year. Let's get through Christmas and through January. And we hope many of you are going to be involved in the campaign's success. Over the next several months, we're putting together 9 teams to prepare for and run the campaign successfully. And we're likely to approach you and ask you to come on board and help. So I want to say something about giving, an update, and end-of-year gifts, okay? Typically, offerings taper off at the end of summer. I don't know why. People go on vacation. People stop giving in the summertime. They get a little bit lazy. They forget. And this has been reflected in our church's income through October, okay? Which we're running a deficit about $80,000. Did I say this last week? That's better than where we were this same time last year. And we anticipate a pickup in giving from here in November to the year end. But of course, that depends on everybody doing their part. Please consider a special end-of-the-year Christmas gift to your church, just like you give to the other people and causes that you love dearly. Now that you've heard about the new CE wing, by the way, there may be some folks who would like to make an end-of-the-year gift to the building project that will offset your 2013 taxes, especially with all the uncertainties about future tax deductions. And if you'd like to do that, contact Larry Cheatham. He's our building campaign director, our capital campaign director, or Dave Schottke, our church administrator. You can just drop your check in the offering plate and jot new building in the memo section. But that needs to be a gift that's over and above your regular stewardship and tithing, okay? Okay, what else? Angel Tree gifts are due back on Sunday, but you can still pick a gift up. That's not too late. Your poinsettias you can pick up on the plaza on Sunday if you pre-ordered them. We've got tickets to the father-daughter dinner dance, which is coming up Friday, January 25th. You can purchase those in the cafe. And don't forget, we've got 3 Christmas Eve candlelight services, as we do every Christmas Eve, but the times are different this year, right? 4 p.m. is the family service, 7 p.m. is our classic service, and then 9 p.m. is our contemporary service with the rock choir leading that. And then don't forget this, not this Saturday, not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow, that Saturday and Sunday, December 8 and 9, is our annual Christmas production, Gloria, babada, babada, babada. And we still have plenty of tickets for the Saturday matinee. Tickets are free, but if you have one, it ensures priority seating. Okay, stop by the ticket table in the church lobby or in the cafe and pick your tickets up. Okay, that's everything. Stay warm, stay dry. Here's your theme song for this Marathon Sunday. Kick up a rumpus, boom, don't lose the compass. Get me to the church, get me to the church. For Pete's sake, get me to the church on time. I love you, folks. See you on Sunday, right? We'll be taking roll.